Okay, so we're here on day one of Neo 2014. I'm not sure what's going on behind me, but the sun is shining and we're going to have a little random walkabout and talk to a few drivers and see what they think about the track. Let's go over here first. So we're going to try and get Ben Williams, the guy with very little hair on top. He's our resident DJ. Ben, hello.
Hello.
Hello, my friend. What do you think of the track? How's it going for you and all the rest? How's the music as well?
The music is banging as always. The track's alright. It's a bit different from what it was last year in August. Last year it was very attacky. You could very attack it, very flowing. This year it's it's difficult. It's quite hard. With other cars on the track, it can be a bit of one line. You come into the corner, there's a car there. It's going to be like, oh well, that's another one lap gone, and carry on again. And there's another car, and it's getting a bit tricky out there, to be honest. So I think the finals are going to be very, very interesting to watch. Very hectic. I think got to get a couple of clean laps in the start of the final, and then just try and get away from everybody.
Do you think it's going to be all about starting position in the final? Yeah,
I think it's going to be a big, big plus if you get up to the top of the grid. If you get away at the start, you reckon you pull away from you, which is not very good for the main final, I don't think, for spectators, but should be quite interesting, really. I'm not quite sure what fuel time everybody's doing, because it's like last year it was very on power. Yeah. This year a lot of coasting around, a lot of taking it easy over the jump, so I reckon fuel consumption might be a bit of an issue.
Any favourite, any hateful parts of the track, in your opinion?
I'm not the best fan of the little ladder, stairs, washboard, whatever you want to call it section. It's difficult, it's hard, which is what you want. You want to be tested, but it's also a bit of a pain in the bum, to be honest. But apart from that, yeah, the rest of the track's good. It's corner jumps, you got big jumps, it's got everything. You want a massive jump in the straight, give it a bit of whip, scare my dad halfway down the pit lane, so it's all good fun, really.
Junior final tonight, any picks, any drivers that you know from the UK or abroad?
Well, I got to say, I got a favourite of some of the Nemo kids, really, only like Ollie and John, obviously. But yeah, I reckon it's going to be a close. Like last year, it was a very close junior final. One of the better finals, actually, was the junior final. So yeah, it'll be interesting to watch. I just get these little kids, mind. They're getting really good. So I'm not quite happy with this.
Got to keep them behind you.
I know, I'm getting old now. It's not that easy.
Right, thank you, Ben.
No worries.
Mike Truhe, you're back after a few years off from Neo. What are you thinking of the event so far? How's it going? You're also racing electric.
The event's awesome. The track layout's really fun, and just glad to be back. Representing a different company and a different car this year, but cars are working really well, and as always, the track's fun, and it's going to be a good event.
Are you doing a lot of changing into your car? You know, we're only hitting round 3 of practice so far, but is it diff oil, suspension? Talk us through that if you can.
Actually, I'm pretty happy with my car from the first round. I had minor tweaks, changing some Ackerman and trying to figure out tires, and other than that, though, the cars have been pretty solid.
I last saw you at the Psycho Nitro Blast insane race in America. How does the track differ, compare? I mean, is it completely different, or can you change setup or keep a similar setup?
Oh yeah, I mean the track. That's one end of the spectrum to the other. We got pretty smooth here, nice and maintained jumps. There was just surface of the moon. It's rough. It's picking your lines around the track. So, but car-wise, I think we've changed some things since then till now. But I think it would be pretty similar, fairly similar setup if I had what I had now.
Okay.
So.
Sweet. Well, Mike, thank you for coming back, and I hope you enjoyed the event.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Right, so let's go find someone else then to talk to. So stealing a slight page out of Martin Brundle's book, we're going to have a random walk through the pits and see who we can talk to. So if you just follow me and watch the back of my head slightly. This is Kong, one of our wonderful DXR crew members with his little monkey there. He's one of our mascots, and if we just continue along, who can we talk to? Oh, we're going to talk to Brent Thielke, the very tall associated man. Hello, BT. Can I grab you for an interview quickly?
Sure.
What do you think of the event, the track? How is your new car doing?
The track's awesome. It's the best Neo buggy layout I've seen. I think it's very fair, very raceable, nice wide lanes. There's some spots out there where the heroes can look like a hero and the squids can kind of look like a squid. So yeah, that's what you need to have. You need to kind of separate the men from the boys, and it's fair out there. Nothing too crazy, nothing stupid, but I think it'll be really good racing.
And it's going well for Mayfield, the new car, all the other guys as well?
Yeah, haven't had a lot of time with the car still, but after the first run, pretty pleased with how things stacked up. Would have liked to run most of the second round there, but had a little flame out and a failure, so got to address that. But Neil went a lot better. Yannick is getting up to speed, and we're working together as a team. Just a small little team here with 3 of us on the car. Myself, Craig are both here, not racing, just helping, making sure they have what they need. But yeah, we've been working really hard. All the guys back at the shop, Cody, Cliff, Josh, Bob. We got a lot of guys involved that are really making a difference. So hopefully we can make them proud this weekend.
Okay. Wish you the best of luck for the rest of the weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we continue our little voyage through the pits, hopefully not going to drown or anything like that. Here we have our very famous multiple time defending champion Jared. Can I just doorstep you slightly? How are you doing? How are you getting on? You planning win number 6 so far? Or is it a little bit early to talk about that?
I mean, the plan's always to try to win. You never know. It's racing. Anything can happen. Streaks always have to come to an end, but I'm happy to have my 5, and I'm definitely here to win again. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't trying to win. But yeah, so far, decent day. First qualifier, I felt like a complete novice. I was really struggling, and kind of good news, bad news. I found out of a setting that I had messed up on my radio. So good news, it's back to normal now, but I'm kind of bummed I've had it like that all year, and I didn't really notice until here, because it's slicker and it's more technical, and you can really, have to be more like in tune to the car. So yeah, fixed that for the second one and was way better. I think I had the slowest fast lap in the first heat, like in my group, and I was like, oh my gosh, can I go home? But yeah, felt great the second one. So now just gonna try to work on learning the track a little bit. Kind of struggling some of the off-camber sections, so I need to just drive a little bit better, and gonna change my car a little bit. But yeah, seems positive so far.
Still early days, yeah, and onwards and upwards then.
Yeah, early day. I'm counting that as my first practice. The first one, I wasn't really here. Someone else was driving my car. But yeah, we got many more days to come, and yeah, track should be getting, grooving in better, getting more and more consistent feeling, and yeah, just trying to learn the layout a little bit better, and should be good.
Okay. Thank you for coming back. Thanks. So we continue. Who can we find over here now? Ah, yes, Kuwaiti team. We'll stop you. Okay. Back again for this year. How are you finding the event so far?
Well, it's my first time over here. The other members, they've been here before. Mohamed Armoum and Ali Boulail and Abdullah Falah. It's my first time. The track is beautiful. Still trying to get to grips with the setup. It's very tricky. Great atmosphere. Everybody's very friendly. All the best.
Best of all, no lost luggage like previous years. That's good to hear.
No lost luggage. One trip straight away instead of doing a transit. That's all. Yeah.
Cool. Well, we hope to see you next year, maybe with more than 8 drivers.
Hopefully. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let's see who we can find now. Let's head over here, shall we? Let's see who we can find in the Mugen pits. Who do we have? Jack Embling, Willetts, Mr. Willetts. I'm just going to jump in. Hello, Mr. Simon Willetts.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
How are you finding the event? How's Jack doing?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Yeah, we're both doing okay. Jack's doing really well. Really happy with his performance. Yeah, it's going okay. A couple of changes we've got to try in the last round of practice. So, all in all, I think Team Mugen's doing okay, and Team Willis is doing good as well.
Good. I mean, you've done lots of Neos. How would you rate this track compared to the previous ones? Is it different, more flowing? What's the story?
Yeah, the track's got a really good flow to it. I think it's probably not one of the more technical tracks as is hardness, but it's really good. I think it's going to be some good racing on it. The step downs are nice and technical. It can catch you out. A jump corner, which is a bit, whether they block it off or not, because the last one there was some people cutting it big style. So, but we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. And Jack, what do you think about the track and the event as a whole?
Awesome.
Yeah. Enjoying it? Having fun?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Jack Willis there, enjoying his Neo experience. We're just going to squeeze through, Jason, if you can. We're going to head over to the Nemo village over here, if we're welcome. Let's see if we can find anyone in here. Hello. Can I do a quick interview? We're live, as it were. Dave Duggan. Dave, hello. How are we doing? What's going on? What are you doing here?
I'm actually building some new shocks, but you know, we are looking to improve, so maybe I shouldn't be.
Maybe not on camera. Now, how's it going for your guys? What's the story so far?
Well, so far going well. Obviously, Darren's TQ in the 3-lap thing at the moment, so we're looking pretty sharp at the moment. Yeah.
Has he been changing anything in his car? You know, it's early days from round 1 to round 2.
A little bit of Kursk over there. That changed between round 1 and 2.
Let's see what that is. Let's see what that is. Is this advised by?
All the way. This is all the way from Switzerland. All the way from Switzerland. This is Tip Top's special mix.
So that's what gets you TQ clearly, Kirsch.
No, it definitely doesn't get me TQ anymore, but maybe it does others.
Okay, so I might try some, maybe not on camera, but this is clearly the Nemo secret then for Darren Bloomfield. We'll have a chat with him a little bit later. Thank you very much, boys. Thank you. Here we go. Right, here we come. One of our Neo race stalwarts. This is going to be quite fun. We have Adam Lewis, Rob Rasey Flanders, and dear old David Isherwood here. Hello, David. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
You are the poshest person at this race, and my dear friend. How many Neos have you been to so far?
8, I think. All of them at Harper Adams, yeah.
And you come back. Are you still running the same tyres?
Pretty much, literally the same tyres and the same car.
Okay. What's the story behind the tyres? Tell us.
Actually, they were given to me by Ryan Lutz when he was running his Tamiya, and I don't know. I just keep using them. So. I think that was 3, maybe 4 years ago. But
I think Tamiya, I'm guessing that might be 2009.
I hope it isn't quite as old as that. But yeah, you know, they seem to work for me, so I'm on a budget, I guess.
But still having fun.
Absolutely, always. Yeah.
Well, you're always welcome back anytime.
Well, thank you, Phil. I'll keep coming back so long as you'll let me race.
Of course.
Or go round at least.
Thank you, David. Thank you. So we're going to go to the other side of the table. Here we have one of our favourite racers, or two actually, Rob Rasey and Flanders. Flanders, no. Adam Lewis, hello. How are we doing? Who wants to talk to me?
Everybody wants to talk to you.
Rob, we missed you last year.
I missed it too.
We're back.
I'm back this year, and this time I'm in business, and I'm going to win.
You're going to dominate as usual.
Absolutely, on and off the track, you know me. Yeah. But I think everyone's in a much better mood now that we're back at the race meeting. Yeah. Last year apparently was a bit flat and a bit unentertaining.
I agree.
So now Hollywood and Showtime are back in town. It's a proper race meeting now, Phil.
It is.
But thanks for all your...
Back on the calendar. You know, we were sad to miss last year. Me, I had a work issue, so my bloke who owns the company was away. It's only me and him who can do it, so I had to work, unfortunately. I've been a bit ill as well. I'm still alive, which is nice, which obviously helps with my lifetime deal. And yeah, I'm out there, you know, making the product look, well, bad, probably.
Well, it's not a Neo without these two, so there we go. Right, let's continue our little Brundle-esque wander through the pits. We're going to have a little chat with one of our...